Okay, friends, good morning and welcome to our second day of the session. And today we are going to see some of the applications which we can use for teaching online. And here we may think that I will demonstrate you various kind of applications. And as you must have seen that Professor Chakravarti, he has already shared very good utilities in the WhatsApp group. So you can try them also. But here and today in our session in the morning, I'm going to focus more on as a way holistic approach on how we can go ahead with online learning teaching. We will see some of the applications, some of the platforms which are useful for us to go online. The basic idea is to those of you who are already in the online education field, they can, make it a better uh, platform in the way they are using it, and those who are new to it, they may be, as a guidance to them that how we can proceed for online education. Now, when we say teaching online learning, uh, there are two modes in which we can go with synchronous as well as asynchronous mode. And very recently, just let me share this page with you. I'm the editor of this journal for the past around 17 years now. We started in 2003. The first issue, we printed it, but it was very expensive. Somewhere around 2003, we three friends paid around 25,000 each, which is a huge amount. Even now, 25,000 is a huge amount. But during 2003, 25,000 was a very, very big amount. Even my salary was not that much up to there. So, and we don't charge any fee from our readers or our authors or something like that. So we thought that we can't print it, but we made it online. So it is online. And what we did this time that if you see the current issue, here is the global study. We conducted around 35 uh, colleagues, one from each country of the world. And then it is a global study on how the education has been interrupted during this pandemic, and what the actions or the strategies is being done. You can download this article freely, uh, and means from here you will see that what are various means measures they have been taken by various countries or the governments or the universities in how there you can see the all the means the authors who are there. It was a multinational study in that way, and we got a very good response about it, and it has been means hugely uh, uh, accessed, means in our we have posted it on researchgate, on academia.edu, and various other platforms. And people have found it quite useful. So what we noted that during this pandemic times and overall, there are basically two modes of going online: synchronous as well as asynchronous, and both have their merits and challenges. And similarly, in assessment, you may be knowing that the assessment broadly defined is of falls under two categories: formative assessment and summative assessment. Formative is during the process when we are going through teaching learning process during the semester, during the session, during the year, whatever the modality any institution follows. And the formative assessment at the summative assessment at the end of the session or semester or the course, whenever it has happened. And since there is a problem of having summative assessment now, many of the universities around the world, globally, there are some certain countries, they completely forego the summative assessment. They say that means even some countries said that we will go with pass or fail, and some of the countries say that even we don't bother about this pass fail, let us, go ahead with the curriculum, and later on we will think about the kind of summative assessment, or whether we need to declare the students as pass or fail or what, depending on that. And a trend has been noted that now the more focus has gone to the kind of formative assessment. And on the basis of the formative assessment, the things which the people will learn, they will go ahead in their teaching learning. So the point here is that we need to be ready with online learning as a whole concept. Means what are various things, and my belief is that there are two things when we, and out of those who are in this group are from management, you may be knowing that there are two concepts here. One is the product oriented, another is the process oriented strategies. And product oriented is something like if you want to learn a particular technology. So for example, if you are trying to create video, and you have selected a particular tool to create videos, so that way, or you are making yourself expert in process, means uh, like if you are creating a video, then what are various processes involved into it, and how to go that. So I believe that the process oriented approach is a better approach. The reason being, today the product is here, tomorrow the product may not be there, and it has happened with us of so many times. Once upon a time, when I was maybe around 30 years ago, I was in a university there. Me and one of my friend, he is in now United States, working with the fourth largest shipping corporation. In our means whole of the university, and perhaps maybe I don't know now, maybe in the state also, we were the champion of World Star. Nobody knew more than us on World Star. Those of you who do not know what Word Star is, it was a, means the uh, elder or the earlier brother of Microsoft Word, you can say now, when there was no Windows system, or it was used to work on disk operating system like that. And I think we had the original floppy. There were no CDs at that time. Floppy of Word Star 4, and late, I think the last we used was Word Star 7. But then there is no WordStar, there is no Lotus 123, like that. So many products, they come and go like that. But if you know the process, here, process means simply, if you know how to drive a car, you can drive any car in that, whether it is Maruti or Audi or what. The only difference which will make your experience is what features that thing has. And if you have the basic idea about it, then maybe you can better manage the things from there. So how do we go about it? And today we will see various kind of applications or processes, how to go about that. Now, when we go about it, the first thing which we need to understand is the fundamentals. Fundamentals of what? When we say online education, so according to you, what do you think? Okay, let me create another answer garden today. Okay, here is creating answer garden, and our today's question is, for online learning, what is the fundamental thing we, okay, if you can make it R, but we need to learn. It is not okay. You read it. We need to learn. It is not accommodating my question. Okay, and let us say it is. Okay, let's make it brainstorm, and say 40 characters, no password, no spam, or lowercase 1day. Okay, create. And here is the link. I'm posting it to the chat. Oh, it is going there. It is coming in the chat. You can click it and then please type, what do you think about the kind of fundamental thing? If you want to go for online, the first thing which we need to means be aware of, we should know, we should learn that thing first, and then later on the other things will come. How many of we are? Oh, we are 145. Yes, good. Oh, good. Tools, laptop. Online tools like PPT, wonderful. Interactive tools, technology. We need to have platform for students. Okay. Interest, recent trends, technology, tools, interactive tools. Very good. You can see the response levels. Tab means tablet. Okay. Tools, online tools, technology tools, tools needed, mobile technology. We need to have platform for students. Very good. More answers are coming. Web resources, assessment tools, good connectivity. Yeah. Time management. Wonderful. Basic knowledge of computer. Great. Very good. So now you see at least the power of this application. So you know how do we gather the information from our colleagues, and now you see some of the words, they are getting bigger than others because some of you are sharing common thoughts, and that's why it is increasing. The rest are say like 1 1 1 1. It is by expressed by 2 2 3 and like that. So if more of something there. Okay. If you note these answers, you may be finding that say when we say we need to learn, and then there are certain things into it. Say for example, there we are having say like what was that? Okay, because it has changed my the screen where I noted it. The first thing which we need to learn is about the fundamentals of internet. Say like someone of you said that to learn about the computer handling, or like the basic thing about internet. How to go online, we need to know about the internet. And when we say internet, how to use internet, how to use a search engine, what about netiquettes, which are the internet etiquettes, and like that. Then these things, they are merged around it. So those of you who are completely new to this system, there are various resources. Let me just one more refresh it so that you can see, yeah, wonderful results you have got. And then there are certain, oh, sorry, I just pasted the same link. to have an understanding about internet, what is happening about the internet. If you remember yesterday, I told you when you rightly recognized Sir Tim Berners-Lee, who invented World Wide Web. So what are the developments in that? How the things are changing? And what are the future things which will affect us? Means everything nowadays we are doing through our mobile. So how the process is, once upon a time, I still remember that uh, it was around say 1995 when I joined as regional director of Indira Gandhi National Open University, and I was leaving my home state to join in Shillong, which is the capital of Meghalaya. If someone of you is from Northeast, my hi hello to you. I still believe that the Shillong is the the most beautiful place in India, and it is popularly called as Scotland of East there. So I had gone to my bank there, and I had not operated my bank for a long time, so I had forgotten my signatures. And since I was a lecturer, I used to sign so many copies during those days that my signatures got changed. And you won't believe the teller. Nowadays you won't know what is a teller is, but during those times there was this fellow, a person sitting behind the bars, the, the bars in the the small cabin, and he will ask you to sign on it there, and then he will compare it. He made me sign 40 times, 40 times. Even my signatures didn't match, and then he refused to pay me the money. And later on, then I had to bring someone else to vouch to verify my signatures. Then I could withdraw my money. And at that time, I was so angry with that person. I was telling him that may the time come when your job does not exist, and it has happened now. I don't need to go to any teller. My teller is here. We do all things online, etc. So the things change, and many of the things what has happened. So it is very important for us to know about these things. That is the first thing we note. Someone of you said we need to learn about computers. Very true. First, we need to handle this thing because that is our gateway. Once we are inside, then other things come to us. That is our first step. This website by BBC is a good step for you to learn about how these things work, what is URL, what is IP address, and those things. And these things will help you to go further also in this field, on internet technologies and how these things, and then they may open the door for you for if you can handle it. Go into the programming side of it, because nowadays when you use a particular software, if it is proprietary, you can't do anything. But if it is open source software, say for example, Moodle or Java, or there are, yesterday I showed you so many open source softwares. If you are, able enough to change the code, you can make the software work according to your own need. And that's why I know that there are so many Moodle websites which the people have created. If you see them, you won't realize that Moodle or Joomla or Sakai is working in the background. Means they have made so much wonderful. And secondly, some of you may be knowing about say learning analytics. If you have launched an online course, definitely you may like to know that on which module, on which topic, on which content, on which video, the student have spent more time, student have spent less time. If they are spending more time, why they are spending more time? If they are spending less time, why they are spending less time on it? Is it too easy for them that they just understood? Or if they are not interested into it, if they are staying for more time, these things, they are called as learning analytics, and we can do them with the help of XAPI, Experience API. In the older time, it used to call it Tin Can API, TINCAN, Tin Can. And that Tin Can is something similar to your, this is still not that, but the Coca-Cola can or something, Tin Can. from there it has made that thing. So these things, they are important for us to be aware of if you want to go really deeply into it, to make the fundamentals clear about it, that how we are going about it. Then someone of you, I appreciate the answer. I don't know who typed, who submitted it, because these are the anonymous answers for all of you. But someone of you here said, I think I can see somewhere, someone of you said about the trends. Yeah, here it is, recent trends, one, and someone of you also used the word. That is very important for you to know the trend. Why? Because we need to be ready for the future, work in the present, and be ready for the future, that what will happen. And accordingly, those of us who are, say, like in the computer science field, and if you know that what is the programming language of the future, and if you prepare yourself for it while you are a student, I know what is the name, Akash or what? There is one first year student of CSE of Dr. Chakravarti, perhaps in our group. I think yesterday after the session, he sent me a message. So those of you who are student in it, if you are able to predict the trends, the future, and if you prepare yourself, there will be no problem for you. Otherwise, there is no point in learning anything which is going to be outdated very soon, because there will be no career into it. So there are certain places from where this is Educate Horizon report. From India, I'm a member of this report, where, here so many things you see here, and this is the latest report. What is done in this report, it tells you the future trends and currently what are the technology which will affect higher education within over a 6 period of gap. So immediately 1 to 2 years, 3 to 4 years, and 5 to 6 years, how the things will change, what are the technology problems we may come, what are the solutions for that. So those things, they are very good for you. You can simply make a Google search on Educa's. I'm not using any PPT today. These are the live resources which I'm showing you. So I advise you that either you keep on taking a screenshot, and an easy way which I do sometimes personally, when I attend some important event, what I do, I open a blank PPT, yeah, PowerPoint presentation, and use the print screen key of your keyboard. So you just press the print screen key, it will take a snapshot. Use Alt Tab, go to your PPT, paste it there, come back to the screen, and like that. So you can do that. And then you can make a PPT of my session today. If someone can take that lead, then you can share it with the whole of the group in there. So this is the site which you can easily go to it. There is another important organization where you may like to regularly. There are many. I'm just selecting because I can't show you all the websites, otherwise the other things, they will remain. But a certain global organizations which are followed there. So this is online learning consortium, where you can learn about various things. So you can see that about their workshops and other things which are being done. Then you can read their report, their publications, call for chapter proposals. Means most of the things which are happening in the world of online learning, you can get some information from there. So you can learn about new tools and something. In addition to that, perhaps you may have heard or someone may know about it. It is called as Jane, uh, I think, Hart Technology Tools. Let me see. Yeah, this website. This is very good website, and being used by many people for there. What she does, every year she identifies top 100 tools and organizes them, and there is voting for 2020 here, you can see. So top 200 like that, education to be used in the education, and like that. And these are the tags, and you can, and it is the free website. You can simply go there and see the tools. Say like this is the here the in the ranking field. The top is YouTube, and it is a video platform. And these are the choices here. You can see here, top 100 tools for personal and professional learning. So this is for personal. Then WPL stands for workplace learning, and education is for top 100 tools for education. And here say it has grabbed for education or for your own personal learning. Personal learning means some like if today Dr. Deepika is there, she has her own YouTube channel, and many of you are also having your own YouTube channel. So you learn from the YouTube channel of others, you can go there. And similarly, Google search, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Documents, Wikipedia, work, Microsoft Teams. You see these things which are collaborative platforms for online courses, for messaging app, news aggregator, these things, the tools. So if you can regularly keep visiting these kind of things, then it will be good for you to keep yourself aware of what is happening, and then use these things for your own purpose also. Now, with this, we come to the next stage, in which we think that if we, that means you are ready, but are our students ready? So there are certain online learning readiness tools which has been created by various institutions and perfected them. And if you attempt them, it will give you a better idea. This is a readiness tool which is very good. If you as a teacher, you have started, you want to start an online course, or if you have devised anything, it is better to get the feel from the students also. And these are online tools which are standardized tools. Like you can see, there are certain statements into it, and the students, they have to select about themselves that I'm good at setting goals and deadlines for myself. Yes, no, or what. I finish the project, I start, and like that. It is all about learning, about tool. I'm fairly good at using computer. So they say yes and everything. And once they submit it, am I ready? Then the results will appear here. So if you just click, say for example, let me say a somewhat agree or not. I'm not going making anything agree, and then you can see it will, what the result it will show. I'm just randomly marking things. In my case, mostly it will be agree, but from a common person point of view, in which the person may think, okay, let us say a few of the things as agree also. And you can see that how the software will predict that am I ready. After all responses, your results will be displayed below. So you click on, and here is the analysis. And these are the important things for anybody, not only the student, even as a for the teacher also. Self-direction. And it is telling me that you need to set some strong goals for yourself and commit yourself to obtaining them. You need to improve your time management. And if you remember here in Answer Garden, some of you said time management somewhere. Here it is, time management by 2 people. Very good answer. So learning preferences, how do you learn from a different media? What are your study habits? What are your technology skills and computer equipment capabilities? These things. And see, this is a Creative Commons license form. So very easily you can just use this survey and have an assessment for your students, that how can they use it. So this is simply here. Okay, for the ease of you, let me paste this link into the chat box so that it becomes easy for you. Okay, this one is coming up, and the previous one. Okay, let me just first paste that, and here is another one coming. Okay, these are the two. The another one is again by the Nassau Community College Online Learning Readiness Survey. More or less the statements may be similar to each other. Means, the various areas. Because ultimately, we need to see that what are various factors for the online readiness. How do we see them? And here again, this is another. Where is my chat box? So, oh, what is happening? See, okay, here it comes in the chat. You can see. So this is online readiness questionnaire. Here I finished start. I'm good at setting goals like that, like that. And once you select the items and submit, it will show you the result for you. Then you can see how to go about it. Then there is another good resource to help you. And let me close these sites. I recommend you to go to this website, Athabasca University Press. This is Canada's first open access university press, Athabasca University Press. You can go there. And here, let me paste it in the chat. Here it is. Okay. So why I wanted to show you, like yesterday, I showed you some of the websites from where you can download open source books. This also, it shows you so many books. So from here, you can go to publications, and from here you can see subject wise, author wise. Let us click on subject so that I can show you that what are various. You can see the books, open access books on all these subjects, they are available here. You can select any book, but I will ask you to go to online because you all are interested in going online. So click on online. And here are these books, which are particularly say like teaching online science, the first one. The second is online assessment. Okay, I'm back. We were here. So I was telling you about this website. Actually, uh, I'm not able to find the reason, but something strange and funny happens uh, in here. We have the broadband connection of Airtel, which runs quite fast, not a problem. But for the past 2-3 months, I'm noting that in the morning around 10:30, plus minus 5-10 minutes, it resets itself. And then the modem takes around 2-3 minutes in booting up again. So you may find this glitch every day around this time. So please bear with me for that. Okay. These are the free open access books. And this is about mobile learning, emerging technology, blended learning, and online education. And this is the book which I want you to see, download it. This is Theory and Practice of Online Learning. Let me click on that so that you can see it. And this is an award in winning book. You can download the PDF or you can read it online. If you want a print copy, you can buy it. Otherwise, you can download it and print it yourself. And this book has been translated into more than 60 languages of the world by Terry Anderson. He's a good friend from Canada. And you can see this book is licensed under Creative Commons license. It may be reproduced for non-commercial purpose, provided that the original author is credited. So you can simply download the PDF from here, or if you want, you can read it online. These are the table of contents, the various chapters. Like, see, it has been beautifully arranged. The first is the fundamentals, the roles of theory of online. Then what are the infrastructure needed for that? Part 3 on design and development of online courses, and part 4 is on delivery part and quality and the student support, something like that there. So this is a good resource for you, which you can use for your online purpose. Okay, so let me post this link for you in the chat. Here is this link, and then there is another website. It is by Professor Curtis Bonk, which is a very interesting thing. Here he has he has given this name as tech variety. But this tech variety is his framework for student engagement. Means motivation is central to all human beings, and online teaching and learning are no different. How to motivate, how to make students engaged in online learning. There he has given this formula of tech variety, and in this book he has explained more than 100 activities for motivating and retaining learners in your online courses. And what are those? You can see these are the 10 factors. These you can see here, TECVARIETY, tech variety. That is the formula he has suggested for it. And if you follow these things, you will be better able to see that how you can manage these things. What are various activities which can be, and this is free download. Here you can say download it free. If you have Kindle, you can go there, or if you know Chinese, you can download the Chinese paperback from Amazon. Otherwise, it is simple. You simply click on it and use it. And in addition to that, there is some other, download the book from here. Then there are some other free stuff and his recent talks, presentations, etc. By Curtis Bonk there. So he has his the site and the other things into it. So these are the good resources for you, which you can use from there. Now, let us come to our online platform tools. Very quickly, let me close these things. Now, we are ready for online learning. What do we need? As here, rightly in this answers also. Very rightly you have said that there are few things now. Once we are inside the gate, inside the world of online education, once we are inside the field, then what do we need? We need the first basic thing we need is a good learning management system. Learning management system, you can say some of the platforms there, we call them as the content management system. Say for example, WordPress, which is a beautiful platform, open source, you can use it. And there are many websites which the people they have created on Word using the WordPress platform for that. So we need certain platforms on which we will be mounting our course. These are needed. A platform is something like if you want to go from point A to point B, you need some sort of a transportation. Either you walk or you need some sort of a transport mechanism, by car, by train, by air, by any means you go there. So there are various things. So in terms of learning management systems, we have various options. I won't explain them today because we have another session, but I will give you a brief overview of that. These are of two types: proprietary softwares and open source or free softwares. In proprietary softwares, say like Blackboard, this Blackboard Learn, they have created one their free version also, but it is a wonderful software. But you need to subscribe to it. You need to go to it. Although they have their one free version also, and it is one of the most powerful. Really means anything in the terms of online education you can think of it. This software has those features into it. Blackboard. There, and it runs on all kind of platforms, all kind of devices it supports there. So you there, but then like that. Now another example is Moodle. So Moodle, the current version is 3.9, which just was released on 15th of June last month, and the next version 4, it will come November next year. So they have given a very big time gap between the next major version which will be launched. And the Martin Dugiamas, who is the creator of Moodle, he shared that the version 4 will be a major upgrade over the other versions. This is the world's most popular learning management system, which is open source. You can simply download it from here, and please pay attention to it. Some of the people can get confused that it is asking for money. Moodle is open source. It won't ask you money. The money, if it asks you for the services, which if you go, like I will show you, here is Moodle Cloud, which is a platform, moodlecloud.com. If you go on this platform, and the current version, what they have done since past the 2 months, the free version, like this version which I'm using, it is the free version because I created my many years ago. So those who have already created their account, it won't change for them. But if you, as on today, if you create your account for 45 days, it is free. After that, you may have to subscribe to that. That is a different thing. But here, if you download the Moodle and can install it on your servers, there are all kind of versions available. You can have the Moodle mobile app. You can have the desktop version, which you can install on your own laptop, and you can have the server-based version, which is basically the networking in which you can add your students also to that. So more about Moodle later on, not much, but this is a platform which I wanted to share with you. Then another one, we have Sakai learning management system. It's a free. You can use it. You can install it. And one of means I know that some of my friends, I can't show them show you their website because it is the university password there, but and it is also being used. Then we have Joomla as a platform. You can see it is free and open source. So that can be used. And it has also means some of them, they are more they work like as content management system rather than learning management system. Moodle is like learning management system. What is the difference between them is that the content management system holds more of a content here. Like here if you see it says Joomla content management system. But in learning management system, it will have those features which will enhance the learning of that. Here it is mostly basically managing your content and sharing it with you, with your students. So this is there. And another popular one which you may be knowing about it, that is the Google Classroom. It will ask you to log into your account. So okay. Yeah, let me use this account. Perhaps everybody knows about Google Classroom, which is easy and easy to learn, easy to operate, easy to use, but it is not that powerful as the Moodle is powerful there. So this is how you can create your classes in Google Classroom. How to do it, we will have another sessions. There we will see that how we can use them, but there are so many things into it. Then very recently, as yesterday I told you that we had our own course on another platform, which is called as MOOC Kit. This is that course which we ran for four weeks. Around 4,500, 4,800 students, they enrolled in our course. So this is the platform on MOOC. You can, but you need to write to the IIT Kanpur for permission to mount your courses on it. It is a very good platform, and means it team is a wonderful team. Means for providing you technical support, they are always ready. That how you can go about it there. Then another one which we have is on which I am already creating some of the courses is Canvas by instructor. This is the website, and let me show you some of these are some of the courses which we will launch very soon. E-learning, these are the free courses anybody would be able to join. This is course by our university, health wellness for our tourism. Then podcasts in education, brain computer interface, virtual reality in education, etc. So you can create your, it's free, means you don't need to pay anything. And you can launch your paid courses on it from there. Another one is Jill Learn, and this is very easy. This is created by the company of my colleague. We both were in Malaysia, and now I came back to India. She joined this company, and there they have created. This is a within 30 minutes. And those of you who are little better in technology, I think you can create a course within 15 minutes up and running on this platform. Start growing. Okay, let me paste this link so that you can here you can go, you can check it, and in the chat box I have posted it, and you can see the courses which you create will be here, and the star marks are also there. And then like Dr. Steve Wheeler, he is my good friend. He has created some courses on blended learning there. So the teachers are here, and the courses created by others, they are here, and they are free courses. This platform is free, and means a very easy platform. One good thing in this platform, which is not there in any other platform, is, which I like very much, if you upload a video, this platform will create a transcript of that video. Transcript means whatever you have spoken, it will convert it into a document, and then you can share that transcript. If you remember yesterday, I showed you the Blossoms, MIT Blossoms video library in which transcripts were there. This software also, and I have used that. Professor M.M. Pant spoke somewhere. I uploaded his video on this platform and it created a transcript for me into it. I think somebody has please allow my okay, now it is there. My screen was it was saying me that please wait till somebody will let you inside the class. Okay, so this is another good platform which you can try and can work on that. So this is, there are others also, so many learning management systems available, but mostly what we use, many of the teachers, they use Google Classroom or Moodle. They are the most dominated ones, but the government of India has also started with their Swayam platform, and you can see the Swayam platform from here by going to the Swayam and the there. But it has a little official process to use it. You need to have some course coordinator in your institution who will create it. Then your academic council will pass it. After that, it will go to some national coordinator. There are the 6 national coordinators. They will approve your course. All these are there. These around 9 national coordinators like AICT, Center for Consortium, IGNU, IIM, Bangalore, NCERT, National Open School, NITTR, which is one branch in Chennai, NPTEL, you everybody knows, and UGC. So these agencies, they will approve your course, and then if it is a credit-based course, you will get around 13 lakh rupee for to develop your course. If it is a non-credit course, you won't get any money, but you will be able to put your course. And you can see here around 3,000 courses they are there. Around in crores, you have the student enrollment. Itna successful registration, 6,54,000 people. They have successfully gathered the certificate, which is going to help them in their credit transfer from there. So these are the platforms which we need there. Now let me close it because we are now coming to the next next concept of it, that this is the LMS. But now for face-to-face teaching, for online teaching, we need certain platform. And there are various platforms which are available to us. One is this Zoom, which we are already using it. We are talking, communicating with, interacting with each other using Zoom. So you create your ID on Zoom, and the free version gives you 40 minutes, 100 participants. If you want to go pro, then 100 participants, more time, or more participants, more time, more because then you need to pay for that. The another one is Google Meet, which is a revision of its Hangouts. Google had few products. Perhaps you may be knowing about Google Duo. This was the Google Duo. It is a mobile means a communication chat, and that was there. But then before that, Google had 2 other applications, Google Hangout and Google Hangout on Air. Same thing, but they have upgraded it now as Google Meet. Basically, it was available to you over your institutional G Suite, in which you can have up to 250 participants, unlimited time. Unlike Zoom, which the free version gives you 40 minutes. Although during pandemic time, the company announced that we will remove the restriction of 40 minutes, and to the teachers, because I know that I also used it, where I conducted a session for more than 1 hour using the free version of Zoom, like that. So that is there. Then the another one was Google Hangout on Air, which was as a way of live streaming. using it, and you can share your screen, you can tap, you can, the people like type in the chat and use it. The Google Meet has now been enabled to all the Gmail holders, but the company says that at present, the company says that this facility will be available to anyone who has an ID into Gmail, the Google ID, till September. The restriction here is that 100 participants. In G Suite, it is 250 participants. But there are certain challenges in Google Meet. If somebody has used it, the challenges are now in Zoom, you see Professor Chakravarti, he has a better control over audience. You can mute all, you can unmute all, you can take control of who can share the screen, etc., etc. In Google Meet, actually, if you pay attention to it, it is the word meet here means meeting, and in meeting everybody can speak. So if we had this conference, this session on Google Meet, what could have been done? Anybody could have started presenting their screen, talking, muting, unmuting, because unless you have G Suite, which has a better control, in normal Google Meet, there are certain challenges of controlling the participants. But it is free, you can very well use it. That is there. Another one is Jitsi, which is open source. And on my website, I have a hands-on guide for it. Let me share my link with you. You can, search many. You can see here it is on using how you can use Jitsi, how you can Zoom to conduct online classes. These are the free. You can see that I have given them a Creative Commons license. You can use this, and very recently I have uploaded this reference management tools as a software. So this is the link for my site. I'm pasting it into the chat. Here it goes. You can click on it, and please feel free to use any of my presentation, including on open educational resources there. And if you are going to conduct any workshop on your own, sometimes you can use these presentations from there. This Jitsi is open source. It's a good platform, means free, you can use it. But then at one means in terms of the user end, there is no restriction, but simultaneously around up to, means it depends, around 50 easily or something, you can use it. So it is there. Then another good one which I have used and I like it very much is the Cisco WebEx. This is as good as Zoom. They, in a way, they both look like brothers to each other. Cisco WebEx. Again, it has a free version, but its free version gives you another additional thing. In Zoom, free version, 40 minutes, 100 participants. Here also 100 participants, but unlimited time. In March, I had an international conference. I organized it. It was an international conference, which we conducted around 3 hours without any break. It allowed. So there is no time restriction on this platform. You can use it. The only challenge which I found in Cisco WebEx in the free version is that about the recording. If you are having a longer session, and if you are recording the session, then it is better, it is a good idea that after 1 hour, stop the recording, let it save, and then start recording again. Otherwise, software sometimes glitches it. In Zoom, the recording goes very well, or if it is a paid version, it goes well from there. In Google Meet, recording is a problem because everybody can record the session in Google Meet. So if I'm presenting now, but Dr. Chakravarti has started the session, so he's the controller of Google Meet. I'm the presenter, and you all are participant. You can also start recording the session. And as soon as you click on start recording, Dr. Chakravarti's recording will be disrupted. So that is a problem in that. But this Cisco WebEx. Then another platform which you can try is go to webinar, and this is go to webinar. Here the software. I think day before yesterday, I conducted a workshop for some university using GoToWebinar, and another one is GoToMeeting. Here it is GoToMeeting. But the company, if you can see that this one has the same logo, means company there, but they differ for little different plans and how you work from there. Say it is by logman in. The logo is in blue color, but here the logo is in yellow color by the same company. It is also a good platform which you can try. Okay, so these are the various platforms which you can use. In addition to that, I will show you two more things which you may be knowing. One is Skype. I like SKYP. Oh, sorry, here. Skype everybody knows. And the good thing about Skype is, which I have been using because most of my friends, they are foreigners and they can't speak English. I can't speak Spanish or Portuguese. But what I do using Skype, I have the facility of translation activated into it, and it can translate 6 languages. So I speak in English. My friend in Peru, he gets the translated into Spanish, and he speaks in Spanish, which the Skype translates it, and I hear it in English. The voice comes, it comes in English. And in addition to that, whatever is being spoken, its words, they appear on the screen. So you can read them as well. If you are speaking in a proper accent with proper flow, the translation is relatively good one that way. And then Skype also allows you nowadays to record your session. I helped a university here in India, and the teacher used for one semester Skype classes only. At the end, the session was recorded, and it will stay in the Skype chat box for 30 days. Within that, you can download it. After that, it will be deleted from the platform. And then you can edit it using video editing software and can make it your video lesson. All these platforms, they allow you to create a lesson. You just don't enroll any student in your class. You just create your class, start your session, open your video, open your PPT, start screen sharing, let your PPT appear, and then click recording, and then keep on explaining your video, your presentation. If you want to show any live, everything will be recorded, and then stop recording, and your lesson is saved. Video recording is there. Then you can, with the help of the video editing software, you can you can edit that. Okay, and some of you, I don't know if you know it or not, just 2-3 days ago, our Ambani brothers, they have come up with GeoMeet. We tried it. Personally, my experience is so about it. We had a group, we wanted to test it. Some of the people, they were able to install it immediately and use it. It refused to get installed on my tablet device. It said that this app is not suitable for my this tablet. But and it says one funny thing, when I wanted to install the app, it was saying that it seeks your permission to even modify your contact list. And I was thinking, why these brothers, they want to modify my contact list? Means, are they going to make me from Ramesh Sharma to Ramesh Ambani and give me share their property with me like that? So one of my friends, he was joking when I was telling him like that. But this is an Indian application which is just you started, and we hope that very soon there are features like on recording, and there are something they will be strengthened, smoothened out. And here I put the message on my Facebook also about 100 participants, and they say that no time limit. On their website they have written about it, that okay, it is on here, let us see this one, and it is on play, that up to 24 hours you can continue keep on having video conferencing with there. It is still in beta release, but we tried it, and you can also check it. Some people, they were comparing its features something similar to Zoom features, means resembling in appearance, in overall framework, like that. But it's a Indian product, you can see, and it is available for these various platforms: iOS, for Chrome browser, on Windows, Google Play, and if you have your iPhone, you can download the app on that. So screen sharing was a little bit shaky, and then there were some features into it like that. It will go from there. So this way, these are the learning management systems platforms, online teaching through web conferencing systems. There are certain platforms which you can use for your work. Okay, here now I showed you the answer garden. In addition to that, there are certain interactive tools which you can use for your work. And now there are few other things in which you can involve your students in your audience. After that, we will go to the interactivity part. Now I want to discuss with you how we can make our content, our teaching, interactive in nature. For that, there are certain tools, certain processes, certain options available to us. One of them is quite easy. It is called like a whiteboard, and the presentation is available on my slide share also. You can use it. The easy one, the free one is, okay, I think first it will need me to log into my Google account. So let me log into my Google account. Okay, it is already here. So you can go to this Google Apps tool, and from here you can see this Jamboard. This is quite interesting here. In one of the colleges here, the students, they were having some difficulty. The teacher gave them an assignment on drawing doing some calculations on a graph paper. Now, due to lockdown, the students are not able to go to the market, and some of the students, they didn't have any graph paper with them. So I advised them when I came to know that the students are having some sort of difficulty. I told them that don't worry, you can use a sort of online graph paper kind of facility, and I made that PPT, which is available on my slide share. You can get it from there. It is very easy how we can do it. And say like this is you can create a your and which is owned by anyone, or that you can start from there. So you see on the lower right corner this plus sign with the orange round button. You click on it to create a new Jamboard, and then it will open it. So this is your whiteboard area on which you can do. Say for example, you select the pen, and after that you can write. Although I know that using mouse it is not easy. So it is 2 hydrogen atoms into it and 1 oxygen atom into it, that way. Then you want to erase it, you can erase. The eraser is there. Then it has the the normal pointer. Then you can have some sticky notes. Hello, and save it. You want to change the color, you can select the color, any color which you want, it will go. And if you want it to stay there, you can keep it there. Then you can have some image added into it. You can make a Google search, or you can upload from your computer, or if there are already which you have saved, you can save it. Say for example, if I save it, from there I select it, paste it here, and it comes on your Jamboard. It will appear there. And then you have this ledger. The ledger is that sometimes means like you show anything and then it disappears. When you highlight something there, it will go. We can share this with our audience. Like if I click on it, at present it is private to me only, and I can change it. So get link, and anyone with the link, copy link, done, and let me come chat and oh, okay, just give it a try. I have posted the link in the chat. You just simply click on it and you will be able to, oh, very good. You are very fast, immediately. Jaidev ji has raised hand. I don't know what he wants to ask. So you can, you can work on now. And that I was telling, you can select a background also. From the background, if you click on these squares, it will become your graph paper. So to those students, I told them that use it. Now, if you can make your graph paper like that, it will work it and then save it, because it allows you to save it. You can go here, you can download it as a PDF, you can save it as an image, you can make a copy, and you can give a name so that you can save. At present it is untitled, but you can give it a name and you can save it like that. So that way, it is easy. It will like as online graph paper for the students who want to do some mathematical exercise or something which involves plotting a graph for them. But this has certain limitations. You can very well remove what I did. Means you can always, unless I create another, by creating another frame from here, and then you can work. So anybody can, edit my work and like that. And then there is another whiteboard, which is very good, and that can be embedded into the LMS also. Let me show it to you. I'm not closing this one, so you can keep on. It is whiteboard. So let me start it. Click it here. So okay, let me start a new one. This is very interesting whiteboard, online whiteboard, and it has more features than Google Jamboard into it. So let's see, and it is free. So here we start writing, say like if I say, means you can write anything, hello, and then if you want, you can select the color. So next time, whatever you write, it will change into it. And then here you can undo it by selecting it. Then it is eraser. If you want what, you can completely erase anything by selecting it. Then you can draw some shape, like the shape has come. And if you select here, it shows you rectangle, filled rectangle. If you plug it, it will become filled rectangle. And there are the other shapes, like, and then you can thickness, you can increase in what way they come there. It allows you to type your text like that. It will save you, save there, and then we can see this upload our document into it, either as an image. You click on it, image, and it asks you to upload any image. So from here you select the image and you can upload it, and you can put it somewhere, you can place it. It is showing you the feature. Similarly, you can upload a PDF document. Okay, place here, and the image will be placed in that. Another good facility of this one is exporting it and inviting other people. In first, let us say exporting, and in it export as a PDF or export as an image. Means both, you whatever the work you have done there, it allows you to save it in that way. And then here I find this very good about inviting others. So allow everyone to edit, allow everyone to view, or share a copy for each user. So if I click on it and I share the, have a individual copy. So that is very good if you want the one in one stroke, if you want to allow all your students to have them in their own independent work. You will be able to see everyone's work, but the students will be able to see only their work with this feature. And then this is the copy link. And then another one is, Dr. Sahab, there are 3 people waiting in the waiting room. Can you click on it, because this is coming on my screen, a very black box in which saying 3 people have entered the waiting room for this meeting. And it is occupying my screen on it. Yes, good. Thank you very much. Now, here is the embedding link. Here, if you click on embedding link, this is the code which you can embed. So let me show you how you can embed. In Jamboard it is difficult, but here you can embed it. So I copied it. What I will do, I will show you how to embed in your LMS. Say this is my Moodle. I will log into my account. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let us go to this and say open this one and go to turn editing on. So let me add an activity here. Here is the label here. This is the process of how to embed. You click on HTML, click here, save. And this is the Jamboard. Now, let me share this with you. You see what I typed there, it is visible to you here. And this will work now in real time. So let us see, share the URL link, copy. Let me close it. Let me come to my chat box. And here, now please click on this link. And try doing some wonderful. You can see anonymous. If you have your sign up, it will show me your name on the right. But at present, everybody is anonymous. And you are, it is showing me so many of the things. You do something here, just write your name, add a text, write your name. And see here, this is the live website. But here, whatever you do is live in my Moodle, in my LMS. Like Venkata, I can see the name. This is fully live from here. I can have a mini map, show it. See these things. This is your live whiteboard. Say, for example, if you have a writing sensor pen through your tablet, then you can explain them chemical formula, mathematical symbols, etc. You can write it properly, or designing something from there. So this way it works, see, on both the places. This is the website, and here it is in the LMS. And not only Moodle, anywhere in your WordPress, in your blog, wherever you can embed the iframe code, it will work anywhere. Okay, so keep on trying. It's a good thing for you. Now, I want to show you some other, because before the time gets closed, some of the interactivity tools which we have created, and I will demonstrate it to you. But first of all, let me show it to you. Okay, here it goes. This is a 360-degree image of my university in Malaysia where I was teaching. This is the White House, and you can see, if you see this person, he came from China some around 150 years ago, empty-handed, and then through his labor he became the richest person of Penang, which is an island, and this is his home. Yeah, white wala, this is his home. And when he was dying, he asked his family members that my house be either converted for educational purpose or for some health hospital. So his family decided to create a university over there. This is a 360-degree image, and you can see the kind of magnification. I can zoom. This is the building in which I was living. I stayed there. This is the gate. It is called as 360-degree image, and you can my shoe in any direction you can move. And I created this using my simple mobile phone. You can also do it. See, in any direction you can move it. This has very good implication. This is an example of virtual reality, augmented reality in education. There, let me. This was there, but let me show you its educational video also, which we created. This is of Gayasuddin tomb in New Delhi. This is the view from the earth. Now it is coming there, and here is the pointer. You can work in any direction. You can go, and here are in the below there are the options. Okay, I need to move it. You can see it actually on my screen. The panel comes and it holds my screen for there. But you can see that there are to move around here, there, and to make it, you can use it. So we have created these kind of 3D interactive videos of Qutub Minar, the Gandhi's ashram in Wardha, where from historical point of view, from geographical point of view, anywhere where you want to give a 3D immersion kind of experience to your students, these applications, they can be created. Now, how to do that? You can also make these things. It's super easy. Means like I created this one, and if you go to my account, if you click on, if you search me, this is available on internet, and it will show you my various other. Like I went to Aurobindo Ashram somewhere at that time, and I created this one. This is Roville in Pondicherry, and see, it is a 3D experience, and you can zoom in, zoom out, and its zoom is also very good. I don't know if someone of you has visited this place. This is wonderful, so beautiful place. You can create, and these are the information glasses on which its history and how it was developed there. And then these are created a simple, which is called as Google Street View app. Google Street View app. You can download this app, install it. It is free. And what it will do then, once you are logged in your screen, it will show you this yellow button here. You click on that, and that it will ask you what do you want to create, and then you tell 360-degree image. After that, you hold your mobile like this, and then a yellow circle will come on your screen, and you keep on moving that. I have a video, this one, like this. You see the white circle, you have to match to the orange button appearing on your screen, and you have to rotate all 360 degree. Don't change your position. Stay at one place till the last. Means because you need to have your shoe also coming into it. Then you can little move. Otherwise, and so capture everything top like this, all these sides. And once you do that, after that, the software will stitch all your images into it and make it a 360-degree image for that. So this is how we do the interactivity. Its steps, how they are being done. I am sending you the link of the video. You can watch this video. I have pasted it here in the chat box, and this is the video on which you can see that how we can create it. We are explaining the process, how to install the app, and after that it will ask you, means show you the welcome page to capture it, and turn there. You go to the gallery, start it, then click on the camera button, and then it is telling you that you need to rotate it in 360 by standing at one place like that. And how do you do that? Open your camera and stand it like this with your camera, and then you need to take the photographs. I think you are
dots in the different direction. You can go in any of the direction and capture all the yellow dots along with your movement in the circular direction. So I'm moving to right side. So capture this dot first and go one by one. Just move along with your mobile phone in a circular direction.
This is NCERT.
Just go slow by slow, not too fast. When you complete the one circle, just move your mobile phone in the upward direction and take another turn. Capture all the yellow dot in just one direction. When you finish the second circle, there must be 3 dots on your head. Just capture them carefully. Move the mobile phone on your head and capture the 3 dots.
And after that,
now take your mobile phone just below your waist and try to capture the another circle. Capture these yellow dot in just one direction again. When you complete this circle, you will have 3 dots just below your feet. And be careful over there not to capture your shoes. So capture these 3 yellow dots. Just try to avoid your shoes. And if you capture within your shorts, just like the one shot shoes is there, it will be automatically deleted while editing. So now click on the green circle since you have completed the circle. So wait for a few seconds. The app will automatically stitch all your shots to create a 360 photo.
This way.
So it's ready. You can add a map listing and publish it on your Google Street View maps. So it's ready. You can see the shoes has been eliminated while editing. So it's all automatic. You need not to do anything. So thank you very much and enjoy.
Okay, so this way you can create these things. And let me show you one more interactivity which you can create for your. Let me close this one first. You all see your work. Okay, this is by my friend in Canada, which he has created. This is on WordPress, but using storyline, articulate storyline, a self-running e-learning course. So in which you can see the questions are there. First, you can go to the course overview, the curriculum approaches. You can click on next, and then if you go for introduction, curriculum, etc. Then pre-assessment, it will show you. You go next, and then it will ask you some questions, and you submit it. It will give you the response, and try it like that. Again, you return to the dashboard. Post assessment, it will do. Next, it will show you the questions, answers, and that way, you can build everything into it, and then you submit. It will show you continue, and like that. There. So these are the kind of tools which you can create for your own e-learning courses. Like you keep on clicking, and curriculum approach, cognitive process, read it. This is only a simple, the way we can use it. You can use it. Let me share this URL with you. Okay, here it goes, and you can use it. So I think what we have discussed today are what are the various kind of synchronous as well as asynchronous tools and approaches to go for online. We examined various LMS platforms, various online related tools, and how we can use them in making our content interactive. I've not gone into the details because we have other sessions on that in studying them in detail. So now I'm stopping my screen, and you are free to ask any questions before we close for our lunch break and meet again at 2 o'clock. Okay, you can raise your hands and Dr. Chakravarti can allow you to speak. Because I think there are no questions in the chat box.
Hello, sir. Okay. Sir, can you hear me?
You have to speak a little louder, Devyan.
Hello. Yes, I have a question. Sir, for Google Meet and for Jitsi, for Google Meet, there is a problem for students can record, and in Jitsi, students can kick out one another. So what is the best tool for synchronous interaction? Because Zoom has several issues, so that students are not able to, not interested to use it. So what is the alternative for that? I can't find any suitable tool for that.
It is a good question, and I think this question is useful for everyone who is present in this session. And I hope that they have also, listened to your, although your voice was a little low, but I hope that everyone could listen to your question. Devian has asked a question that this Google Meet and those Jitsi, etc., they have some issues into it. So what can be done, or which is the good platform? My personal experience, which has, I have faced, is that I find Zoom as the best one among all whatever is present available to us now, in terms of its feature, in terms of its capabilities, whatever it is. And if you are teaching your classes, even 40 minutes is not a restriction. What I have done, if I know that I have to take a class for more than, say, around more than 1 hour, say 120 minutes or something like that. I will create those sessions. Say 10 o'clock to 10:40, one class will be there. So I will create another class at 10:41 and share those links with the participants and tell them that at 10:40 this class will be over. Immediately click on this and come next into the class. That is the easy way to go about it if that 40-minute duration has not been lifted for you. But otherwise, if we see from there, then perhaps installing G Suite on your institutional server and using the Google Meet, that is a good idea. But Google G Suite is also a free package of applications. No money, only you have to install it on your institutional and configure it from there. That will allow you a better control over the participants and how the session will progress about it, because that has good features into it there. So otherwise you can try the go to webinar or Skype also. I found it use in Skype also. The control is better. But otherwise, on these applications, definitely there will be some challenges on how we are going with it that way. But overall, I find in using all these applications, let us see how GeoMeet will, bring out its improvements. At present, there is a mixed kind of reaction for GeoMeet, but it is very new application. Definitely it will need some time, because the viewer feedback will be sent to them. Then their programmers, their developers will take care of those things. But that is way. Jay, Dr. Shivani. Hello. Dr. Chakravarti, Dr. Shivani has raised hand. Can you
Yes, sir.
allow?
Sir,
Okay.
sir, earlier, few days back, there was a news that Zoom app has been banned because of the privacy issue. Now, how safe it is to use Zoom?
It is completely safe. Actually, Zoom has not been banned. Those are the insignificant apps out of those 59, which have been, the prominent were only 3-4. Rest of the apps, nobody heard their name. Only when the government published the list, we came to know that these apps were also existing in that. Only
But
the
in our
TikTok, etc. No,
in
there
our
is no.
in our college also, we are not allowed to use Zoom for
That
any
is,
of the.
I will call it as ignorance. The people that do not understand. Let me ask you one question. On Facebook, there is a challenge going on, and there have been many other challenges, and particularly this challenge is very popular among the ladies. Somebody has started a challenge that you take your childhood photo and your recent photo and put them together and post it on your social media. Now, who is asking you to share your bachpan ka photo and ab ka photo like that? So we on ourselves, when we share everything, like, oh, in Delhi there is a lot of heat, I'm going to Goa, off to Goa for 1 week. So I am sharing it, and वो जो कोने में चोर बैठा है वो भी पढ़ रहा है, उसको कह रहा है हाँ जाओ जाओ जाओ, वो 1 वीक मेरे घर में रहेगा, मेरे फ्रिज में जो सामान रखा है खाएगा आराम से, चोरी करेगा. By the time I will come back, he will be gone with everything there. When we are sharing our own information, there is no need for Zoom or Airtel or Jio to steal our things. No need. We are automatically sharing so much of information about ourselves. So, and there was some issue in which the end-to-end encryption and something issues were there. That's why this waiting room facility, the password facility, it has been enforced and it has become by default there. So those things are there. Otherwise, what kind of information they will steal? Means you don't keep sensitive information on your machine in that case. Means what machine do you save your bank passwords or something like on that, which no, they are going to steal? You can use your password even in the encrypted form. So means it is I believe that it is the internet awareness skills of the person which makes them more vulnerable as compared to others. I openly say that come Zoom or come whatever, try to steal something from my laptop. You can't. You simply can't. So I believe that there is no problem with using this platform. It is only the way how we, how careful or careless we are. But of
Thank you.
course, but of course, if anything goes through the any network, including all the emails which you send using your Yahoo, using your Rediff mail, using your Hotmail, using your Gmail, anything which goes through their servers, it is captured by them. Nothing on the internet is deleted. Nothing. Maybe in the afternoon I have that. I can show it right now also, but maybe we are feeling hungry, so you may have to go for lunch. And particularly our lady colleagues, you may have to cook the food also for the family members. I don't want to hold you now, but
Thank you.
the Facebook has their server rooms of the size of 4 football fields at many places around the world. 4 फुटबॉल का ग्राउंड जितना एरिया में उनका एक सर्वर का स्टोरेज है. You can imagine. I will show you that video when we join next time. They don't delete anything. You may think that you are unhappy with Modi government and post something, and really within 2 minutes you realize that nahi theek nahi kiya, let me delete it. For you it is deleted. For the internet it is not deleted. It is still safe. That can be retrieved from there. So that is the only thing, that what we post on the net is more important. Anything, we should always be careful, conscious, not to say anything or post anything which may harm, which may come back haunting us in future. Ji Dilip ji, you want to ask something? Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Would you
Good
please
afternoon.
explain once more how we can take screenshot and make it into PowerPoint during the presentation? You have said already, no?
Please say again, how we can PowerPoint what? I could not.
How we can make a screenshot and make it our own PowerPoint during someone presentation?
Okay. What you do? You open your PPT separately, and when the session is going on, just right now also, even if you say like I ask someone of you, maybe Debian can do it, because if you are in the WhatsApp group, just take a print screen on the here and post it there. So simply, if you can post it in WhatsApp group, let me share it, and then I need to put it in. So you and either you use print screen key. Every keyboard has that PRTSC. It is called as print screen. It will print whole thing, whatever is on the screen, save it in the memory, and then you can paste it in your any document, not only PPT. It can be anywhere where you can paste some information. I also use snipping tool, which is a by default the Windows tool, SNIP. If you just go to the Windows icon on the lower bottom corner of your laptop or computer, click on that icon, and then in the search type, just if you type SNI, it will show you snipping tool. So that snipping tool is very good. I use it very regularly. You can cut any portion of your screen, and you can save it as a PNG image or JPG image to be used. That is a high quality image sharing. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Sir. Good morning, sir. This is Venkatachari.
Ji Venkataji.
Yeah. Can you suggest how to do the animation for engineering subjects like electronics and communication? I am belonging to electronics and communication department.
Okay.
Can you suggest how to do the animation?
How to do it? We will come later on. But let me show you an example right now, right away.
Okay, sir.
Actually, I had to end this session at 11:30. I didn't show you other things, but there is a very good website. It is called as Fact Simulations. This is here, and you can see it has simulations for various subjects. It is by University of Colorado in USA. And these are the free simulations which you can use. And here you can see the subject on physics, chemistry, mathematics, etc. Say sound and wave. If you select this one, and these simulations will come, and you can use them. Say sound here, and you can download it, use it on your purpose, or you can embed it in your. You can click on it. Here is the embedding code, and you can use it there. I think in my one of my course, I have given a demonstration of that. So this, okay, I'm already logged in. So let me see. And in addition to that, let me see where it was. I had shown about coronavirus. If it is the Miranda House. Okay, here is this is the embedding in my LMS. So what do we need? Say this is about color vision, how a person will see. So you select the color by shifting this filter there, and you switch on the light. The lens is there, and then the light will come. How it will go from there, and select, click on it, and then it will show how the brain will process, how the screen will process, and say light. You switch on it by clicking this button. It goes, and there, if it is there, so the mind takes it in this way. How the bulb, color bulb, it adjusts, and how the filter will change it. You can see the variation, how it goes like that. So these are this is this website, PHET simulations. In addition to that, our own IIT Mumbai, it has an Oscar. I think that may be their Oscar simulations. Perhaps let me see. So you can find, yeah, this one. It is the open source animation repository by IIT Mumbai. It's a very good repository there. You can find the things from them also on it. Okay. But how to create them? We have certain softwares. Articulate Storyline is one of the best, but it is a paid software. But otherwise, we can use Animaker. We will have a session on that. We will do it. Okay, Piyali ji, you have raised your hand. Dr. Sir, Dilip Kumar has been raising his hand for a long time, but he's not getting this chance. Please see to it. Okay, Piyali, please go ahead.
Sir, in lines with the same question related to screenshot, sir, we were using this GoToMeeting very recently. It has a very user-friendly approach of taking the screenshot. So why isn't Zoom upgrading its version so that we can have an easy feature?
I know in GoToMeeting there on the top,
yes,
there is a button. You click on it and it will save the image in your desktop.
Exactly.
With GoToMeeting 001 by default, and you keep on just clipping it, keep on saving. This is there maybe sometimes what happens that if it is their patent feature, others may not be able to use it, or it depends on user feedback also. And I believe you me, one of my friend Dr. Parveen Sharma, he is very active in these things. If he sees a feature, he sends a tweet or email to the company, and the company people, they respond it. Means that is a good thing which I found with these software companies. He requested them for extending their time, his time, and they obliged him like that. So if the user feedback goes to the company, to the Zoom, to WebEx and these things, then can you include a screenshot taking feature into your app? Maybe they will agree to that.
So will there be anything related to copyright issue, or say if a person is not permitting to use the screenshot for other usage? So these things will also be included if there is a screenshot facility given.
No, you can take a screenshot for your own personal purpose, but if you are say like my video if you are taking, and if you are posting it on the interline, it is a good idea to seek the permission. Unless if the presentation has been made in such a way that, okay, you go ahead, like my slide share things, you are free to use them. It depends. But otherwise, means there are certain IPR ethical issues in some of the things. But for teaching learning purpose, or there is a fair use policy, we follow it, which allows us to, do that. That covers
Yes.
into it. जी दिलीप जी, आखिर आपकी बारी आ गई. Okay, go ahead.
No, simply raise the hand, not complaining.
Your voice is not clear, Dilip ji.
Sir, we can close.
Okay, we can have the questions at 2 o'clock also.
Yeah.
And come back at 2 o'clock, because there we are going to see interactive activities, how to create them. There are good platforms, you will like them. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much.